Hi there, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be making, not making, making beverage. I was thinking of doing a full Thanksgiving meal, but then I thought, no, I'm not quite there yet this year. So I thought I would just make sides and beverage and the food prep maybe. So that's what I'm going to be doing for Thanksgiving. My first video for the in the Thanksgiving category would be beverage. I figured Thanksgiving is not complete without a beverage, with without coffee especially. So I'm going to be making different variation of coffee. I'll be making. I got my sheet so I don't forget here. I'm going to make a latte and cappuccino. And the difference, I wanted to explain the difference between latte and cappuccino is that see, I didn't know this, but the difference is latte is has more milk and a shot of coffee, and cappuccino has a 1/3 cup coffee, and it's like a third coffee, a third milk, and a third foam. So that's the difference. Latte has more milk, and cappuccino. Oh, I don't know. Did I say that wrong? Not really. 1/3 cup coffee, 1/3 cup milk, and a third. Well, no, yeah, you're right. I'm right. Latte does have more milk. I was trying to do the math. I'm like, 1/3 cup coffee seems like a lot. It's that means 2/3 cup milk, but the latte has more milk because you just fill the whole mug with milk. It only has a shot, which is probably like a third or fourth maybe, 1/4 cup maybe. But yeah, so yes, latte has more milk. Maybe that's why they call it latte. Probably from how Mexican their milk is called leche. I don't know if that's where it comes from, but yes. Well, let's get started before I confuse myself. Uh, my hand is itchy today, so excuse me if I start scratching. Let's start with your basic latte, which is a shot of coffee. I use espresso coffee. You can buy the espresso roast. I guess it's the type of roast, but you can use regular coffee too. Just make it extra strong. I have a Mr. Coffee brand of a cappuccino maker. And when you make that, I just wanted to show you. I already have one made, but when you make it, make sure you fill it with the coffee grinds and you press it really good. Gives it extra flavor. And usually just follow your coffee maker instruction and they will usually tell you that. So and we need a lot of steamed milk. So I thought I would just heat it up in a pot to expedite things. So that's what I did. I steamed it. Well, not really boiled, but gently heated it up. So that's what we're going to use. But the recipe calls for steamed milk. And usually the coffee maker will have the steam. I'm just not going to use it today because I'll be making several coffee. Okay. It says 1 shot of coffee. This looks really black. And filled with steamed milk. And that's it for latte. I just took notice too. Cappuccino has foam milk, where latte is just steam. I think I'm gonna make a mess here. I'm gonna do it over the sink. There we go. I should have made my milk. What I like to do, this is your basic latte. Look how creamy it is. Very little, just a shot of coffee, extra strong coffee. Did it stop? No. I have to check because it's hard to tell because my video and my sound when I'm talking in, it's not matching. So I'm not quite sure if this is going to work or not. Maybe if I paused it a little bit. Oh well. It is what it is. If it doesn't come out, then I'll just have to make another one. But yes, like I said, what I like to do is I like my sweet. So like I mentioned in the other video, oops, I did. Instead of adding sugar, I like to add these sweetened condensed milk because it adds more calories, but it makes it so yummy. So much like coffee shop coffee, the latte that you get from those places. Add as much or as little as you want. So there's your first latte, your basic latte. It's hot. So moving on, we're going to be making cappuccino. Again, your basic cappuccino. Like I said, it's 1/3 cup coffee. 1/3 cup coffee and 1/3 cup steamed milk. And I need foam. What you can do is I'm gonna, if you have one of these hand mixer, you can use this. It's gonna be a little noisy. I hope that wasn't too noisy. Sometimes when I make noise, my audio gets a little weird on me. But yes. didn't make a lot of foam. But I don't know if I can tilt this without spilling it. But you can see the foam on the top. It flattens out later, but there is, trust me, there's quite a bit of foam. I don't know if it's 1/3, but yes. That's the only difference. Basically, they're the same thing, except one has more milk and the other is more foamy. So, and of course, you can sweeten that too. And the other one is Mocha Latte, which I'll be needing more milk. I'm just gonna eyeball it. So you need about a tablespoon of cocoa powder. And I just use regular spoon, not fork. I say about a tablespoon is a good start. And about a teaspoon of cinnamon. 1/2 to 1 teaspoon. If I have it. That's about a teaspoon. Then about 3 teaspoons of powdered sugar, or more, if you want, if you like yours sweeter. I make my heaping teaspoon, because you know me, I like mine sweet. And you just stir this. It's basically hot chocolate. That's what it is. Just a fancier word. And of course, the coffee shops would use the machines. They have the professional steamer. I'm trying to make this go fast too. I just want to give you the recipes. 1/3 coffee, 1/3 milk, and 1/3. No, that was for the cappuccino. This is for mocha. 1 tablespoon cocoa powder, 1 to 1.5. No, 1/2 to 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Let's do this over. 1 tablespoon cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, and 3 teaspoon powdered sugar. And if you want, you can sprinkle a little bit of chili powder. But I'm going to sprinkle mine on top. There we go. I'm just going to pour it in the sink. This made a lot. I'm just going to use the same pan. And if you want, you can top it with whipped cream. And maybe sprinkle extra cinnamon on top. But I think I have too much. Oh, if you want, you can add vanilla too. I didn't, but you can. And you can add vanilla to all of these drinks. You know, I'm going to take a sip. It's yummy. And you might even want to sprinkle chocolate shavings would be good too. Sprinkle cinnamon. And the recipe said you can put chili powder. I never tried it, but I'm going to try it simply because I never tried it. Where's my chili powder? Here we go. This is an experiment for me. I don't know if this would really work. Just gonna put a little bit. Did you see this? Oops, I don't want to spill it on my computer. See, it's hard to make video when your image is very slow. Yep, you can see a little bit. I think while I was sprinkling the chili powder. I'm going to have to take another sip. Actually, it does work. Who would have thought chili powder in hot with cocoa? Mm-hmm. It works. I'm going to try this next time. Whew. Just got a little bit of chili powder in my throat, though. So, Mocha Latte. The next one is Pumpkin Spice Latte. Of course, being Thanksgiving, that would be just great. Of course, it might be too much of a pumpkin thing if you're serving pumpkin pie, but who cares? Never enough pumpkin flavor, right? So, I must get more milk. I will use this. I'm trying to go easy on the milk because there's ice outside, and I really don't want to run out to the store. And you know, when I finish drinking all this, I'm probably gonna run to the bathroom because milk does not agree with me very well. I love it, but like I said, it doesn't agree with me. Of course, I don't have to drink it, but you know me, I don't like to waste. I will finish it. So to that, we're gonna add. I just eyeball the milk, whatever cup you're using. I'm using this cup, so I'd say about maybe 3/4 cup. Then I'm gonna add a heaping spoon of pumpkin. And that's a cooked pumpkin, so you don't have to worry about not being cooked. And you just stir till the pumpkin is dissolved. At this point, you can put sugar if you want, but you know me, I am so into this condensed milk, the sweetened condensed milk, that I just use this for everything. It gives the extra rich flavor and creamy, so I really like it. But you use sugar if you want sugar. And about 1.5 teaspoons extra sweetness to offset the pumpkin, because that pumpkin's not sweetened. I just dropped the spoon. Lucky for me, the bunny's not here. Usually, bunny is right where my foot is. I have to make sure I wasn't using the dirty spoon. Okay, so for pumpkin spice latte, I have about heaping spoonful or 4 tablespoons, or but I'm only making. I don't think you need 4 tablespoons. I have on the recipe it says 4 tablespoons, but I'm gonna go with like half that amount. I'm gonna go with 2. But you can adjust it while you're making this. It's not a big deal. Adjust it to your liking. Then you can add pumpkin pie spice. I'd say about it's 1/4 teaspoon. And again, I'm gonna put a shot of coffee. And if you have kids, you can eliminate the coffee and just serve it as is. But I like the extra caffeine. especially after eating a big meal. You know you're gonna want something to wake you up. And that's about it. It's really good though. And if you want, you can chill this. You know, let it cool off, and then let it cool off. And what I like to do is get a cup of crushed ice and pour this on top of crushed ice. Make it like a iced coffee. It would be iced pumpkin spice latte. And for the adults, you can add a little extra spirit. I happen to have vodka, so I'm going to add vodka and triple sec to it. But yes, let me taste this. It's really hot though. Mm. Very pumpkin. You know what it tastes like? Pumpkin pie. I guess it's the spices. It's really hot. My first sip was really like, pumpkin pie. Mm, definitely pumpkin pie. So to that, you can serve this with the spirits hot, or you can use chill it and maybe put some crushed ice. I'm making, I'm just making a little bit. Like I said, I like to use whatever alcohol that I have on hand. I don't like to go out and buy something because I don't usually make too many things with alcohol in it. Where's my shot glass? This is something I'm just making up on top of my head. So I would probably say a shot. Of course, you would fill this, not a shot to this little bit. You would fill this up more. I should have poured half maybe. We'll make it a shot. It'll be extra merry holiday, huh? Yeah, I should have made it half a shot. So let's just say half a shot of vodka and half a shot of a triple sec. I think pumpkin and orange would go well together because it adds a little sweetness. So that's that. Because we could add vermouth too if you want and make it more like a martini. You can serve it as a warm cocktail, or you could pour it on top of a crushed ice and serve it chilled. I might just do that for my thumbprint picture. Mm. As you go in, you can smell that aroma of the spirits. Yes, it will put you in a good mood. It's pretty good. Try this. This would be great for holiday. Because you would, I didn't stir my pumpkin in, dissolve my pumpkin very well, but you would do that better when you're not making video like I am. You would take the time and stir it and dissolve it. But yes. So there we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4 drinks. 4 coffee drinks. And I think that is it. And I'm going to close my video. And I will be making another video, Thanksgiving food prep, which my cat I have the door closed and my cat is trying to open, nosy. As I was saying, my next video, I'm going to do Thanksgiving food prep, and I will be making fresh cranberry apple orange relish. So what else? Oh, and I would probably make gravy ahead of time too. You know, you usually make gravy with the turkey drippings, but I think I'm gonna do it differently. I have chicken stock, but I'm gonna make chicken gravy. That way I don't have to rush at the last minute. It's just Sergeant and I, so I don't really have to rush, but I know a lot of people who is hosting Thanksgiving dinner. Sometimes you don't have all that time at the end. You know, things are getting hectic. So if you have your gravy already made, that's a big plus in my book. So look forward to that. That will be my next video. So until then, enjoy your coffee, and I will see you then. And as always, peace to the world and God bless. Have a nice day. Bye bye.